And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. And for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's George Niang. And it's Keita in at the 5 down low. Now both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now here's Anunoby. Down low. Here's Bridges. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Inside, here's Niang. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Simons choosing to drop that dime instead of forcing his own play.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction. A prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And it's Simons missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For 3, Bridges. And Boston with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Brunson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Aston Niang. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Green by Niang. Launches it. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now, here is Robinson. Brunson scanning the floor. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. From 10 feet out, the shot, no good.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Aston Niang. Here's Keita, defended by Towns. 5 to shoot. Brunson against White. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brunson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
It's Cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's hear it for all the answers.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the middle, here's White, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good. Towns.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Over in the corner, White. Ashton Yang. Brown against Anunoby. Outside, Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Count it.
The defense comes right at Simons inside, but he's staying pretty poised on that play.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Towns for 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brown. Ashton Yang. Fires for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
At the top of the key, Bridges. No good on that one.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Bridges against Simon. Over Bridges. Robinson pulls it in. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Anunoby has the open look. Connects from three-point range.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Ashton Yang. To the paint. Brown inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside, Towns. No good with the triple. Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Simons against Brunson. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got his second bucket. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Towns with it. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. Count it, good. Towns has got 8.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get
Tillman, he's checked in for Boston.
number 26, Xavier Tillman.
Cada, the pass to Tillman. Celtics passing it around. Brown against Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Tillman passes to White. Takes the 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Brunson against Simon. White the pass to Simon. Here's Tillman. They set the pick. Brown against Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. New York shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Pass to White. It's Brown on the wing. Back to White. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Down low, Robinson. The offensive rebound. Here's Simons. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. With the floater. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
Simons kicks to Brown. There's the screen. 3-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. White against Bridges, and finished off by Robinson.
He's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Brown. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 7. Towns a screen on White. The tray. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Cada, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And your Celtics Knicks team.
So New York going with almost an entire new group.
They are Celtics Entertainment.
And so it's New York with it. They're leading by 8. Hard finds Towns.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
McBride bounce pass. Now here's Towns. He's covered closely. New York needs to get off a shot. Shot clock at 2. A terrific shot on the turnaround. 12 points for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. It's a 10-point game.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Here's Pritchard, defended by McBride. Now Niang over to the left wing. Celtics passing it around. Offensive rebound. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Niang's got 8 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
34 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Towns missing. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Hauser. Hasn't made one yet. Niang passes to White. Pass to Pritchard. Puts up a deep 3. No good there. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
Celtics trail by 9. They've got George Niang. And it's Hauser in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Back to Niang. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Josh Hart. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Free throw good, Niang. Niang hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Hart finds Clarkson. Rebound, Boston. Here's Minot. Pass to Pritchard. Niang with the ball. Here's Minot. Here's Tillman. He has yet to score. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tillman. Now Niang. Right wing. Here's Hauser. From downtown. The rebound by Yabusele. Now Hart. Here's McBride. He's covered by Niang. Brunson outside. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tillman. Another shot. That one also missed for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Here's Hart. Takes it inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart was flying down the lane.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night to help their team be in a position to win games.
For Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics making a switch here. Ours is checked in.
Number 55, Luka Gaza.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Niang passes to Pritchard. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hauser. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Minot. Here's Garza. Over McBride. Garza gets the bucket.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Here's Yabusele. Out to Brunson. Minot pulls it in.
So mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Garza. Pass to Pritchard. From past the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Pritchard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. Brunson outside. Muscling it in. Brunson.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Niang. To the wing on the left. Here's Garza. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Brunson kicks to Clarkson. McBride with the ball. Hart the pass to Brunson. There's a good screen. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
That's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Good on the shot. Pritchard's got 5 points so far.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Brunson the bounce pass. And the basket is good. And the Knicks lead by 9.
They keep hammering away out of inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Boston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Garza. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brunson outside. And it's hard penetrating. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Some changes for Boston. Cade is checked in, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for George Niang. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Pritchard. He has 5. Here's the teardrop. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Brunson from about 19 feet. Rebound Boston. Cada's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
It's rebounded by Brunson.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Folks one up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And he makes the first.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
And so he makes both from the line. The Knicks leading by 3. Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Inside, intercepted. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
George Niang, he's checked in for Boston. And a switcher also for New York. McBride's checked in. And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 3. To the middle. And it's White missing. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. To the paint. It's stolen. The teardrop falls in. White's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside, Towns. Trying to get something going. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Outside, Simon. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. To the inside. And Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Simon's with the ball. Pass to Niang. Celtics passing it around. Down low. Here's Brown. Bridges with some nice defense. The Knicks leading by 6. McBride finds Anunoby. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
You can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Brown. They set the pick. Outside, White. Screen by Niang. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. The rebound by McBride.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
To the paint. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby with it. White covering. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Celtics. And here is Simon. It's Brown on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To end the run.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Here's McBride, covered by Simons. Outside, Towns. And it's good for 2. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Bridges with the steal. McBride passes to Towns.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
For the Knicks. Carl Anthony Towns taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Ashton Niang. Brown inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots.
2 shots.
The first one falls. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. That one misses. New York with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside, Towns. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. There's the 3. And they recover it. Towns is double. For 3, Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics trail by 12. Brown the pass to Niang. Here's Simons. That one, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Towns. Inside. The kick out to Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark. Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Brown outside. 4 seconds left. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
4th team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line with 1 shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
It's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy money. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So it's Boston now. 9-point game. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 4. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Great concentration from Robinson there. Good work to accept the contact and then keep working through it.
New York shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Now here's White to the middle. Here's Queta. Takes it off the glass. Queta's got 6.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Outside, White. Simons surveying the D. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
But he gave up a 3 at the other end. That's Simons' response.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Frank, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Simons. 7 points in the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Brown. Niang with the ball. Misses the three. Bridges against White. Bridges kicks to Brunson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
Now, here's Simon. Here's White. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. White's got 6 points.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Bridges for three. Offensive rebound. New York moving it around. Anunoby, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down by 12. Pass to Brown. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Gotta stay down on that pump fake because Brown will go right into the contact.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. First one falls for him. And Brown drops them both. The Knicks leading by 10. Bridges outside. Brunson against Simon. Pass to Towns. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. right around 3 minutes into the second half. Simons, the pass to Niang. Here's Cada. Again, the miss by the Celtics. New York leading by 10. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks awarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, you may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. New York leading by 11. Outside, Towns. Pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Anunoby outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. Now White, he's got 6. An easy 2 points on the layup. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Brunson. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Niang kicks to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Anunoby.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Outside, Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Simons. He's got 7. There's Brown with the 3. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 14.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Now here's Brunson. 17 points in the game. That's a 2 from Towns. The rebound by Cada. Cada's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hard against White. On the wing, Brown. He's got 14. Pass to Niang. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 12.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Bridges. No good on the triple. It's White on the wing. To the inside. Niang, that's good. Niang's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Pass to Hart. Towns with it. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
How about Robinson showing off some creativity down there to get the score?
The Celtics have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Simons with the ball. 7 points in the game. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Robinson up top. Back to Bridges. Brunson with it. Working on Niang. And it's Brunson missing. Celtics trail by 11. And here's White. 8 points for him.
New York foul. Bridges. Second personal foul.
The Celtics have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for White. The Knicks leading by 9. Towns looking it over. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. Driving inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Carl Anthony Towns at the line for one.
What's up?
Celtics trail by 12. Pritchard passes to Tillman. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
No good on that. Boston making a switch here. Garza's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Knicks leading by 12. Here's McBride. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Now White. He's got 10. Pass to Tillman. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Bridges finds McBride. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to the wing. Here's Pritchard, defended by McBride. Lets the 3 fly. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Yabusele. Here's McBride. And the layup falls. McBride's got 5.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Garza. The three-pointer, no good. McBride passes to Hart. Bridges outside. Outside, Towns. Here's Yabusele. 6 points for him. Pass to Towns. And he comes up with the deuce. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
There's the pass to White. And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Boston making a switch here. Minod's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Here's McBride. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Pass to Yabusele. Clarkson for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Clarkson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Decision-making is a big part of Jordan Clarkson and how he can impact the game. That time made a very nice read.
56 seconds left to play here in the third. Hauser the pass to Garza. To halt the run. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul, 15 foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots in the season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Hart. Yabusele kicks to Clarkson. Here's Hart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Drew the defender in close enough for Hart to take advantage and draw the foul.
The Knicks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Hart, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart.
And so crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there, but I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
He makes one of two that time. Celtics trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Garza gets the bucket. Garza's got 11.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Outside, Towns. They get it back. Hurt. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out front. They lead by 18. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Garza in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
Johnson, a nice feed. That's just good offense.
Celtics trail by 20. Pass to Garza. Driving the lane, and he goes in for the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. Catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Pritchard. Shoots over Brunson. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and he hits the jump shot. Brunson with it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Offline from the top of the key. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Pritchard. Over Brunson. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And so it's Ard who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Pritchard. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Clarkson, and it's blocked. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Garza. Pass to Pritchard. It's rebounded by New York. Yabusele's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Brunson. And good that time. 19 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
For Boston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Hauser the pass to Tillman. To the paint. And the basket by Hauser.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Brunson. to Hart. Here's Yabusele. Unloads from 13. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser from deep. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McBride. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, team on his mind first. Hart not hesitating to give that ball up.
Celtics have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Pass to Minot. Shot clock at 5. Traps in the tray. Minot's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. New York leading by 21. And here's Brunson. And again, it's New York.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Here's Pritchard. Looking to end his cold spell. The rebound by Yabusele.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Pritchard passes to Hauser. This ball movement by Boston. The 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Boston shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Minot. Defended by Hart. Here's Tillman. Nails the baby hook. The Knicks leading by 23. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. For 3, Bridges. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Right side, White shoots the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Now, here's Bridges. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 14 points now in the second half.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Brown outside. Aston Yang. From outside, off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that one doesn't cost them.
Boston.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York, Mikal Bridges taking two shots.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges. Good on both. So it's Boston now. Now Simons. Pass to Brown. Niang with the ball. No good on the three. Anunoby in the corner. For the three. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Here's Queta. Pass to White. Brown deciding where to go with it. Niang finds White. Screen by Niang. And another miss by Boston. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And here's Brunson outside. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got 26.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Aston Yang. Brown with it. Will it go? And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Anunoby. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. And they double up Brown. Queta, the pass to Niang. Brown against Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Jaylen Brown. And that's good. Brown's got 9 points now in just the second half. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. On the wing, Bridges. White covering. Bounce pass from Bridges. And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Bridges against White. Screen by Niang. And the rejection by Towns. Brunson outside. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Brunson. Shoots over Simon. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. White looking around. Here's Niang. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Celtics.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Bridges outside. Outside Robinson. Now here's Anunoby. Brunson kicks to Towns. A 3 ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Karl Anthony Towns.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Now here's Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 31 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Left side, Brown. From outside the arc, off the mark. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.